Hey guys, just another story experience I wanted to share with you guys as I'm starting up my business. So, when I worked for the other company, the big company in town, we always had we always sold Rude products, and so I'm kind of a Rude guy. I mean, I'm used to them. I feel like it's a pretty. I mean, they're as good as any other out there. I won't get on that topic right now. I know that could blow up. But distributors, that's been kind of tricky situation to figure out off the bat, because there's a guy for one Rude distributor who's awesome for technical support, and if you ever needed to call him, he'll actually pick up the phone and be there for you and walk you through. He's super patient, and I've always been very thankful to have him. I thought he just worked for Rude, so I thought he was the Rude technical representative. So when I went to his competitor, he works actually for a distributor. When I went to his competitor in Rancho Cordova and got a quote and was going to buy a system for him for quite a bit less, I went to go size up the system and make sure I had all my refrigerant line measured out properly. I wanted, because the lines looked small, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to lose any capacity on the refrigerant lines for this 2.5 ton system. So I called Eric Schumann, and as usual, he answers the phone and he answers all my questions, and it came out to that everything was okay on the refrigerant lines. But then we started talking about, I'm going through this other, to me, it was just, I'm just going to a warehouse to order some Rude equipment. And he was like, oh, you're going through our competitor? And I was like, I thought you were, I just thought you were with Rude, and he's like, no, I'm with this distributor over here. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to go through whatever distributor, I'd like to go through whatever distributor you're with, because you always pick up the phone. And, I mean, Goodman, Train, you name it. I've never been able to get a hold of any technical representatives in any area. Sometimes I can get a hold of a Train rep every once in a while if he'll pick up the phone. He's a nice guy. But, so I was going to go with him, but then the quote on the equipment was like substantially higher, and it just didn't make sense. I'd already given these guys a quote, given the homeowners a quote on the system, because this other distributor had told me this price, so I based my quote off of that. And if I would have gone with his company, I'd have lost several $100s on the job. So if I use those guys in the future, I just have to bid in that price. I mean, I don't have a problem doing that. But what do you guys think? I mean, I'd like to use both, because I mean, is that right to play both sides of the field? Because this one distributor that gave me the cheaper price, they've been super nice to me. He actually had his technical representative, technical support guy, call me and tell me if I ever needed anything to give him a call, and blah blah blah. So that meant a lot, that he was really going out of his way to get with us, to do business with us, and he gave me his number and all that stuff. So, and that company, that distributor, is very local. I mean, like right down the street from me, and they delivered for free right to the house. And the guy that did the delivery pretty much put the whole system in the garage for me before I even got there. All we had to do was just move the AC unit. So, there's a sense of loyalty that I'm having a hard time with, because I've always dealt with, Eric Schumann. He's been a technical support guy all this time for Western Air, and they're a big company. They're a big distributor down in Manteca. And, I'm kind of loyal to them, because they have a territory manager who has been in contact with me, and he wants to he wants to come out and share innovative ideas with Rude products and all this stuff. And you know, I'm like, that sounds great. He wants to help me grow. I mean, like that's awesome. I don't think this smaller distributor has that kind of support. So I'm kind of torn right now because I'm my loyalties to those guys, and they're, you know, the big guys are really stepping up for me, and they only deliver. They're more pricier, and they do charge a $20 delivery fee, but they will deliver from. But they will deliver from Manteca, which is quite a ways away from here. And yet the local smaller distributor that was better priced, you know, I'm gonna have to go into that store, you know, several times a week to pick up supplies and parts. And they said, you know, if we don't go with them, they're not gonna be bitter. You know, they just appreciate my business, and that's awesome. That's why I like them so much. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of torn. So okay. Well, I'm just getting ready to go to I got another Sunday night call here at a rooftop package unit. It's not working. So I just finished an install today, my first install for the company. So that was really exciting. I spent some extra time on it just to make sure it was all set up right. And so I'm gonna hit this call, and I'm going home because I've been working all weekend, which is good. That's a good thing. So okay guys, well, I just wanted to share that with you. Please tell me what you think. If you have any experience dealing with distributors and all that kind of stuff, I sure would like to hear from you. Okay guys, have a good one.